You know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, amen. Join us to sing. Hello, people. Welcome to Hanging Out with Tomi on YouTube. And guess what we are doing here? This is where you get to meet your favorite celebrity in an entertainment interview, but in a relaxed mode. Yes, nothing too serious, you know. We are going to be talking to them and we are going to be learning from their words of experience. Guess what? Yes, so we are learning 1 or 2 life lessons from these people. And today I have the Fresh Prince of Lagos. You're like, who is that? Okay, start googling the person. I'll be right back after the sign on. My name is Tomi and I'm your host and you're watching Hanging Out with Tomi on YouTube. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you have not missed a bit. All you need to do is to sit down, relax, and press the red and subscribe to this channel because you will love the guest I'm bringing today. And he's here with me. And before the break, I said I have Fresh Prince of Lagos. I'm very sure you have done with the Google search, right? Okay, now he's here. He started acting some years ago at the age of 6. And you know, this guy has grown to become a formidable force in Nollywood. I mean, you don't want to miss him speak. He's full of inspiration at the same time. He's young and getting it, guy. Yagi. Yes. So, guys, with all the excitement, I have the wonderful Nollywood actor Olumide Oworu, the Fresh Prince of Lagos. They're killing all the girls in the industry. Well done.
I should know that one. Oh, me, I don't know.
You don't know, really. So Olumide, you started acting at the age of 6.
Yes.
Some years down the line, you have evolved into a lot of things, Johnson, you know, from everyday people.
Yeah.
And up till now, what has been your journey? What's your journey like?
My journey has been very different. I mean, not that many people have a story very similar to mine in terms of how I started out in Nollywood. So as you mentioned, I started on Everyday People when I was 6. I did that for a couple of years into primary school.
So we should give kudos to mommy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my parents played a big part, most especially my mom. She played a big part in what I'm doing now. In fact, she took me to all my auditions until I turned like 22.
Wow.
Or 23. She would drive me and wait. So my mom is definitely the biggest reason why I'm in entertainment today.
Wow, mommy, thank you so much. We love you. Wow, so looking at that, you know, mommy and daddy supporting you, and you know, you are now here, and there are so many people that started as child actor that they are no more acting again. But yours was different. You are still here.
Right.
So what has been that evolvement like, you know, evolving from that everyday people to so many sets, and you even, you know, when you were in school, you were still acting. So
right.
what was it like combining school, acting, a series for that matter?
Right. So combining school and filming at any level, primary, secondary, or university level, is extremely hard. Obviously, the harder the academic level gets, the harder it gets to combine. But at any level, is hard. So, I mean, I had to resume late different times. I had to miss tests here and there, makeup exam here and there, late assignment submission. Sometimes I would have to email my assignments from Lagos because I'm working. So it was very hard, but I'm very thankful that I had, you know, classmates, course mates, teachers, lecturers, the school administrations in general, that understood what I was doing, and they were very supportive.
Wow, kudos to all the schools.
So yeah, they really helped.
So primary, secondary, university. Yes, Olumide, someone would have thought that someone like you would study acting, but you studied mass communication. Why?
I have a love for advertising. Okay. I dabble into a bit of consultancy in advertising at the moment as well. So advertising is something that I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed the creative process. I take certain principles from advertising and apply in acting. So I take the character like a product. Wow. So I'm selling a product, or I'm pitching, you know, a product to clients. So that's basically how I do my characterization.
Wow. So now, you've been playing Tari for some time now. Are you bored of that character? Or do you want to evolve into someone else, you know? And you're now a tailor on the show. I'm like, Tari Puto, I don't understand. Are you joking right now? So are you bored of playing Tari for so many years?
I wouldn't say I'm bored of playing Tari. I would say I'm comfortable. I've been playing Tari this is the 9th year.
Wow.
That I've been playing the character. So now it's easy. Now you can wake me up and be like, Olumide, we need to come and shoot the Johnsons. This is the scene. Take your script. and I'm good. Like I even shoot without script
Oh my goodness.
because I'm
You
just
have
that
really-
comfortable. But I generally look forward to new challenges. That's the biggest thing for me as an actor, to not be in a box and to constantly push myself. So I'm looking forward to playing other characters that will push me in ways that Tari hasn't.
Tari hasn't, so I'm very sure we will see you more. So let's talk about you on Johnson now. You know, you've been playing Tari, and you know, I'm very sure that playing Tari in the Johnson can be very, very, very stressful. You have to be on location. At the point, was it not affecting your outside jobs? You know, when they need you on location, you are on Johnson set.
Right.
Is playing that role disturbing the fact that you need to still be on other sets?
Right. I mean, so being on a show that airs daily has its positives and negatives, you know, pros and cons. So you get to be on set every day, you know, people see you every day, you get to work with your co-actors every day. But because of the daily demands of the show, that also eats into your time as an actor as well. So for me personally, I don't really get a lot of time
To go
offset to pursue other acting endeavors. But that being said, I do not doubt the influence of Tari in my career. So I'm thankful that I can play the character for as long as possible.
Wow, so you are comfortable playing Tari? Definitely,
definitely.
It's taking much of your time, but well.
I mean, other gigs will still come.
Definitely,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about that after the break. Let's go for this break. We will be right back. Guess what? We're still watching Hangout with Tomi on YouTube, and guess what? You have to do? Click and subscribe to this channel. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, well, sit, grab your seat, and guess what? And follow us because it's going to be an amazing ride. You see, our fresh news of Lagos here with her. Olumide, before the break, we're talking about you playing Tari. Now, let's leave Tari and let's come to Nollywood.
Right.
What are your reservations about Nollywood? What happened in Nollywood and you don't like it? Those things that happen and you are like, oh, okay.
I mean, I won't say that I don't like. I mean, it's starting to happen now. Just more inclusion for younger actors, not just in my age bracket. You know, like kid actors, teenage actors. You know, I would just like to see more young people actively.
Very early.
I mean, I probably have a slight bias towards that because I started early. But I mean, it would be nice to just see more young people in the industry.
Okay, instead of using the same faces all the time, right?
To a certain extent, yes.
All right, now let's go to you being an actor. You know, what are those times that you are always like, oh God, you're shy? Maybe something happened, you know, those moments that, you know, that you just feel like, okay, if I'm not an actor, this won't happen to me.
I mean, I'm just generally very shy in real life.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm confident, don't get me wrong, but I'm shy still. And there's days when, you know, it's just not my day. I'm just not in the mood I don't want to take pictures. I don't want to smile. I really don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I really want to talk to my mom. Like, I really just want to be by myself, alone. All of you, effimile.
Oh, really? So,
but the problem is, certain people don't understand that, you know, that as entertainment individuals, we are people too, and we have emotions, and sometimes we're not the happiest.
So sometimes when you're like, oh bro, I don't want to take pictures.
Yeah, but the problem is if I do that a lot of the time, when I would feel like it, people wouldn't get it exactly. So I just have to try and fake it, like, okay.
So, actor's life.
So I walk now.
That's how start do, right?
We have a choice, you know, like the public is heavily invested in our careers and in our lives. So I understand that to a certain extent it's give and take. So I have to give them their time with me when it's possible.
These are people that watch your movie.
Exactly.
What do you want to be remembered for in the Sound of Time?
If I had to pick one thing to be remembered for, it would probably just be being myself and not necessarily feeling like I was forced to be a certain type of way or act a certain type of way. I really just want people, especially young people, that consider me a role model to a certain extent, to understand that you can do whatever you want, you can be yourself, you can be comfortable in your own skin, and you don't have to limit yourself to societal standards of what people think you should be.
So, Olumide, you are an inspirational speaker, I know, because I follow him a lot. So, apart from that, he's an actor. He goes to inspire people. So what's that part of you that people don't know? That's part of you. Tell us the inspirational part of Olumide that you go to see.
So I like to just share my story. I like to just tell people how it's been for me because, as I said, I feel like my journey is very unique, and I feel like there's a lot that people can learn from my story in the Nigerian entertainment space. So I like to just go and just talk to people very realistically. You know, if I'm in a primary school or secondary school or uni, I just tell them like, "Yo, it's hard outside." You know, it's not just aspire to require and refire. It's some really competitive things going on,
So
and you have to be different. Exactly, because I've noticed that it's not just you that has a talent or not just you that has an idea. So there's so many other people that probably might even be able to do it better than you. So the key is who does it first and who does it different. Those are the two things to focus on. If you can do it first, or if you can do something that's already being done but do it differently, then you're in.
I told you. I told you. So Olumide, let's look at you as an actor. How do you handle your strong female fans? You know, strong female fans. You know this one, eh?
Right.
It's very clinging.
Well, I mean, again, thankfully, it's nothing that I cannot handle yet. Yet. I'm leaving the allowance for maybe miscellaneous allowance.
Oh God.
But at the moment, it's nothing I can't handle. I feel like there's a mutual respect between me and my female fans. So I appreciate them for what they do for me, and they appreciate what I do for them. So we help each other out. Yes. It's mutually beneficial. Thank you. That is it.
Oh my goodness. So now let's see you as you know, there's something about artists that they don't want to tell people their relationship set up. I don't want to say it.
Right.
How can I tell people that I'm engaged?
Right.
I'm single.
Right.
So now, Olumide or Hangout with Tomi, is Olumide single?
I mean, right now, like at this very moment.
Yes.
At this very moment, I'm single.
You are very single. Why are you so single?
Because I'm busy. I'm busy. I had a girlfriend at some point last year, but work. I'm so busy. Like I'm focusing on.
I mean, you don't call her. You don't do anything.
I try, but at the end of the day, like we have to prioritize. We're both young, and we both need to make sure our foundations are solid first.
Okay.
Those are the priorities.
Who wasn't ready to give the sacrifice? Were you?
It's not really more about who wasn't ready. It's just about being realistic and honest with each other, and just understanding that we're in a very competitive space, especially being in Nigeria. So you have to make sure that your future is secure. Pause that love P first. Pause it. Love doesn't pay bills.
Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Olumide, I said that my show. Love
it's fact. So let's put our love one side first. When we sort the other ones, and you can reset the love. We move.
But we'll not bring the same girl to come inside the picture of the resetting of the.
It might be the same person. You never know.
Okay.
I might have already met my wife. I don't know. We'll find out.
Stop this suspense.
It's facts. We'll find out.
So let's talk about you and mommy is your manager.
Yes.
So how confident are you being having mommy around, trying to put one or two things in place for you?
Well, it helps having my mom as my manager because she understands me, I understand her, and I know at the end of the day, she just is worried about my best interest. Up until recently, I never even used to ask how much I was getting paid for gigs. Like once she agrees, we're doing it, I'll be no wahala, we go. Because I know like she would have negotiated what was best for me. So
wow. In fact, guess what? We can leave Olumide here and we are going to gist, but we have to go.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming. Olumide.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And don't let me tell you when last time. Don't let me.
It's been a while, Sha.
So let's leave that. So it's nice having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. So guys, before we go, let's take a picture. Where's you take selfie? Yes.
My cameraman is downstairs.
Oh my goodness.
Calm down. Paparazzi in ball. Relax. I got you.
So do you speak Yoruba?
Master Yoruba, dear.
Master
dear.
But you are Olumide.
Could learn me, but Master dear.
This one that you're even singing is better. Let's just go. Let's sign out and go. Thank you very much for coming, Olumide.
Thank you.
And that's where we are going to call it today. On the show, it's been Hanging Out With Tomi, and the Fresh Prince of Lagos blew our mind, right? Yes, so if that's the case, let's do what? Let's meet some other time. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.